Hi, I hope someone joined. Sorry it took me a couple minutes. I couldn't figure out how to go from the scheduled live to the actual live. So I see someone joined. So let me know who you are and what metro you're shopping in, or if you're not a shopper, where you're from. I'm here today to talk to you about Wishabella Granted. I am simply an avenue to help Wishabella Granted continue her mission in supporting shoppers. Wishabella has been around for about 2.5, maybe 3 years. It is a group of determined Tampa shoppers who provide support either financially or emotionally for shoppers in need, primarily in Tampa, but I have seen her fly around the country. She's even made an appearance in Nashville. What she does is finds and fills needs. Sometimes that's as simple as sending groceries. It might be helping with bills. It might be helping with school supplies, things like that. And maybe something as simple as sending an encouraging card or something like that. Primarily, funds for Wishabella's mission have come out of the pockets of shoppers, and that's a great thing, and as it should be. But that can, as needs grow or as Wishabella becomes more known, needs do grow, and the financial strain can impact those who are supporting Wishabella and providing resources for those things that Wishabella does. And I know I'm being a little vague, but part of Wishabella is that we don't know exactly who Wishabella is and who her fairies are and who's doing what and who's providing what resources. And there's also the aspect of privacy to recipients of Wishabella support. It is not an actual nonprofit charity. Maybe that'll happen in the future. I don't know. That we'll just, kind of wait and see. But I can assure you that Wishabella is not supported financially, but by HQ. Shipt headquarters is aware of Wishabella and many of her fairies and who is behind Wishabella. Why am I not telling you who Wishabella is? Because it can be a little bit overwhelming sometimes and daunting to do this task. So Wishabella kind of flies around, looks for needs, and finds a way to fill them. So I will add links to the comments of this broadcast when I'm finished. Those links will take you to a webpage that gives you information about Wishabella and how you can support her. I'll be talking about that in just a moment. And also a link to a post on the Shipt Facebook page that so that you can kind of verify or vet Wishabella and know that it is a legitimate thing and not just some kind of made up gimmick. So I have watched a little bit of what Wishabella does, and it just absolutely brings joy all around. Kindness, paying it forward, taking care of each other. We all know that in this gig economy, gig life that we live, that sometimes insurance is not available. Benefits that come along with regular companies are not available. Shipt does have a perks program now, and that fits some shoppers and some does, and it doesn't fit all shoppers, but it does fit the needs of some shoppers. So hopefully that will help kind of relieve some of the need there. So here's how you can help. Please let me know if you're watching. Hey, Angela. Hi, Nancy. Nancy, I know Angela's from Nashville. Nancy, where are you from? Let me know where you're from. I'm going to tell you how you can help. And please let me know if you have questions, because I'm kind of make this a little bit short. Wishabella has recently created t-shirts. I am wearing one now. So the thing is, I am Wishabella. So if you get a t-shirt and you wear it and share your pictures, you want to use that hashtag, I am Wishabella. So that's the point behind that is that we are all Wishabella. Everyone who supports Wishabella's mission in any way, shape, form, or fashion is Wishabella. Las Vegas, oh fun. I'm actually in your group. I need to peek over there and see what's going on now. And on the back of that shirt, I didn't bring my mirror, so I'm not sure if you can see it. You have a little bit of information, and of course it directs you to shipt.com and not directly to Wishabella, but at this point we've done lots of social media posts, and so you should be able to find that hashtag I am Wishabella. So those t-shirts are first and foremost. Several are going out. I obviously have mine and a few other people, and I know that there are, I think, 10 current orders for t-shirts. So if you haven't gotten yours yet, I will put a link again in the comments so you can get yours. So those t-shirts, basically the money that you pay will be used to pay the t-shirts, and then the other money left over will go directly to a separate account that is used only for Wishabella missions. So it's not going to any shoppers who are part of Wishabella. Does that make sense? Hi, Christine. Christine's from Nashville too. All my Nashville people are here. I love it. So I'll link to the Square site. That's where you can order t-shirts. We do have, while I'm on the Square site, we did use a referral code for Square. So right now we're not paying processing fees. Another way that you can support is by sharing on your receipt, or I can send you the code. There is a referral code for Wishabella's Square account. And so what that does is let us continue to get free processing, so we're not having to pay credit card processing fees on Wishabella. Does that make sense? You can also add a tip or something to any checkout that you do on that webpage if you so choose. But right now we're not paying any processing fees, and won't be for a little while, depending on how many t-shirts you guys order. If you burned all that free processing right now, that would be amazing, because the holiday seasons are upon us. So I'll also share that link in the comments here. Someone remind me to do that if I forget. Donations, there's also a donation button on that Square site. If you're one of my friends, you can directly Venmo me, and I can directly Venmo one of the people who manage the actual account. But it's perfectly fine to just do it on the Square side. That's probably better and smoother anyway. But if you don't want to do that, then you can totally just Venmo me, or if you know another Wishabella that manages that, you can get with them to make a donation. But as I said, right now there are no processing fees, so it's not a big deal to just click through that site and make that donation of any amount. Doesn't matter. $1 adds up, $10 adds up, $5 adds up, $100 of course adds up. We do have also one fundraiser set up with Melissa Barone. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing her last name right. She is with Arbonne, and she is donating 100% of her sales from her fundraiser to Wishabella. So you can go to her site. There's a link on the Square site. All of this information is on the Square site. There's a link there that takes you to her. There's an ordering link that will make sure that Wishabella gets credit for your purchase. If you're not familiar with Arbonne, it is natural skincare products. They have now some health products. Posted this morning, yesterday, were some fizzy straws. I know we all need energy when we're shopping. Those are something that you can take along with you, pour in your drink, make it fizzy bubbly, and give yourself a little boost of energy and keep you off of sodas and other caffeinated beverages. Baby items, like skincare, I have used in the past the diaper cream, which is wonderful. It's one of those products that you don't have to like slather on your kid. You just need a little bit, smooth it on, and it's so, so gentle and natural and great for their little bottoms. So if you have an infant or someone expecting on your Christmas list, that might be a good way to fill that Christmas list and also support Wishabella. So that's kind of why we're doing the fundraisers now. I'll also be setting one up. Actually, already have mine set up but haven't really posted it yet because what we want right now is t-shirt sales. So the Arbonne fundraiser will run indefinitely. Mine runs for about 3 weeks, and I can, of course, restart one, but that's just kind of how mine's set up. And I'll talk more about mine later on my personal pages. Another way that you can help is to either host or sponsor a fundraiser. What's the difference? Hosting a fundraiser would mean that you are the person who, like, say, if Melissa set you up a party for Arbonne, you would be the recipient of the rewards from that party. Does that make sense? And then you can share it with your friends and get it further out and get it a bigger reach, if that makes sense. Melissa's also planning to use the rewards from her fundraiser to purchase toiletries and items that Wishabella might use, and we'll be in touch, of course, with Wishabella as she selects those to see what might be the most useful. So that's a great way for her to like double donate. So and I may have said that wrong. I may have said 100% of proceeds. 100% of her commissions will go to Wishabella. So sponsoring a fundraiser means basically that you have another gig, a business, whether that be a like an Etsy shop or a direct sales, or even if you have an actual storefront or something like that, you can host a fundraiser there. If you are a YouTuber or you do a podcast, you can also help to promote Wishabella there. If you want to do that, there's also a link on the website to contact. I am actually coordinating those. So if you want to do either of those things, there is a link there for you to reach out, and it will be me contacting you to set that up. It's a really simple process. Basically, you do the same thing that you would do for any other fundraiser that you sponsor or host, and we just help you put it out there, and it gives you a little bit further reach. So it's kind of a win-win for everybody. Now is a great time of year to do that because it's Christmas. If you cannot financially support Wishabella, the biggest thing that you can do is to follow, share, and interact with Wishabella on Facebook and on Instagram. Wishabella is a person on Facebook, Wishabella Granted. If you search for that and send her a friend request, I'm sure she'll accept because she just loves everyone. And on Instagram, you can look for at Wishabella_Granted. If you type Wishabella Granted, that should pull up too as well. If you're following me on Instagram, I am following obviously Wishabella, so you can find her there that way as well. If you get your shirt, you want to use the hashtag I am Wishabella and hashtag taking care of our own. So those are two hashtags that we're using for fundraisers and other things like that. We're using those two plus Shipt Shopped. So Shipt and then SHOPT for those. And also if you're sharing your t-shirt, you can use that hashtag as well. Feel free to share any links from that Square site with anyone. If you get your shirt, wear it while you're shopping, because see, it's still a Shipt shirt right now, and that creates conversation. Your customers may ask. We did have a customer make a $25 donation a couple of weeks ago because one of Wishabella's fairies was wearing her shirt. So that's a great way to start that conversation with your customers if you're comfortable with that. Now, what you don't want to do is go tell your customers, hey, did you see my shirt? And like beg for donations there. Let them bring up the conversation. But for shoppers, if a shopper asks you about it, or if you just see a shopper, just say, hey, have you heard about Wishabella? Something like that. So spreading awareness that we're trying to raise some funds so that Wishabella can meet more needs and serve more people is the main goal of all of the extra hype right now. The holiday season is here. Thanksgiving, Christmas, and people's medical, financial, and emotional needs don't stop for the holidays. So I thank you all for tuning in. We're almost at 15 minutes, and so I am going to stop because I don't like to make this too long. So I'll put a link to the Square site. I will put a link to the Facebook post from Shipt so that you can vet Wishabella. And I will also comment with how you can find Wishabella on Instagram and Facebook. All right. Thank you guys so much. If you have questions, please add them to the comments and I will do my best to answer them. All right. Much love and go be Wishabella. Love y'all. Bye. I don't know how to turn this off. Oh, there it is.